As you can see, I've been joined by 3 wonderful individuals on the desk. Well, 2 wonderful and Tina.
Harsh.
Welcome to the desk for 4.11. Before we begin things off, though, it's time to start off with
Cuchulain.
Why don't we call him Cucullin? Cucullin. Okay.
Yeah.
Need another sexy man
I stand
got in the
by, I
background
stand
with a
by
ripped
this statement.
chest and abs.
We did a bunch of beast men.
Needs to be handsome.
Okay.
No more beasts and monsters.
So what went wrong with
We
the guy at the
met
front?
halfway.
Yeah.
What went wrong with the guy at the front? Because the guy at the back, that says everything like that to me.
Yes, sir.
Do I get to play both of those? Please tell me I get to play
Yeah,
both
you
of
absolutely
those.
do.
The Celtic,
No, really?
and he is a
warrior.
So it is mana in some senses. You do spend your abilities out of it,
Right.
and you do regen it up to this 25 point. If you're in base, it'll pop up to 25. If you're walking around, you have less than 25. It'll regen back up to that point.
Okay.
That's where the similarity is different. He's building this up by hitting enemies. He's doing it through basic attacks. He's doing it through his 1, his 3, and his 4. If we see those later, those are all going to build up his mana up to 100.
Okay.
When it goes above 85, he's going to transform into his berserk mode.
He is. Oh my god! Okay.
Yeah, he's effectively a stance changer, but he doesn't have like the just flip a button. Instead, he builds up this mana, and when it goes over the threshold, that's when he transforms. No mana item in the game is going to affect his mana.
So if I built Transcendence on this character, I would get mana regen, which would become a HP 5 regen.
That's right.
And then also the mana I get from Transcendence would actually convert into health.
That's right.
And power from Transcendence.
That's also correct.
Very well known for his special spear. It's going to deal damage to all targets in range. It's going to apply a strong anti-healing effect to gods. And it's going to stun minions. Berserk mode, you still have a line attack, but it's more of a slam, and this is going to root everybody in it.
Ooh, okay. Burn some of your mana pool down, I guess, here.
That's exactly right. So it does 3 things. 1, it reduces your mana pool, so you can kind of control when you're going to that berserk state. 2, it's going to damage all enemies in range. And 3, it's also going to increase your movement speed while it's active.
Flip spear attack here with a very unique targeter shape. That is an AoE with an added line in front of him.
And what does it do? Just deal damage on landing? Or
Correct.
It's just an escape, basically.
It does damage, and that's what it does. So as a berserk, it transforms into a dash that pushes enemies.
Oh, okay.
And only having 1 ultimate just isn't as cool as 2 ultimates.
It
That's
never
my
is.
thought. It's simple math.
Completely agree. So,
Yeah.
what does the Spear of the Mortal Pain do?
So damage and knock up all enemies in range. It also gains mana back at a higher rate than any of his other abilities.
Ultimate version here is called War Cry.
That's right. He's got a massive scream that's going to tremble and damage all enemies in range.
If the
Tremble?
If the bots get trembled, they keep infinitely trembling.
The only thing that stops him that I found is the knockup.
Oh.
Recolor. Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I was like, ooh, that's
It's the black and red full-on
The
badass.
tier.
Camazotz is getting a nice new skin this patch. Now, this is a tier 2 skin, just so you guys know, but it does look dope.
Happy to get the Xibalba reference in there too in the name.
Xibalba,
It's
yeah.
the Mayan underworld for those who are gaming. Rico is one of our favorite guys to work with.
Close up look. I love the plumage.
Yeah, he's got
It's
like
not a word I get to say very often. It's not a sentence I get to say very often, but I do love the plumage.
with all the wings and smite, you could use it a lot more often if you wanted to.
Probably could.
This is actually the first time I've seen this.
Swiftly, obviously the abilities stay the same for you guys at home, so nothing's really going to be unusual for you. Outside of the pretty looks, Anubis Jackal Knight.
Now this one has some very inventive effects and animations to go along with it.
Knights, and then we're like, we made mages into knights, and then we're like, well, we better figure that out.
It worked out really well though. I think the presentation here is super cool. The effects and animation teams knocked it out of the park. So do that one again. He's quick throwing his daggers like from his hip.
Oh,
And
yeah.
his hand is actually animating really quickly
that's
and
cool.
he's pulling them out of like the sheath.
It's a chains.
It's chains.
Fiend mummify.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Nothing wet.
imprisoning his enemies.
The spears.
Yes. Spear pit. It's a lot brighter.
Yep, and I love how it always sears the ground as well.
Yeah, the ground sear is a great effect.
And Odin Dreadknight will be available in this patch too. Saw some teasers for this one too. He's looking mighty handsome and dangerous.
Yeah. We've been getting some requests for those, especially for these Odin and Tyr, who are very warrior-like but don't have anything that's just, man, we have made these guys as scary as humanly possible, so we did that. One of my favorite things, sweet pentagrams.
Yes.
That is sick.
And let's have a look at the Raven Shout. Is that bats flying
It's
around in
now
this town?
Bat Shout.
Yeah. And obviously his nice little spin.
Best ability in the game right here.
The Ring of Spears? Yeah, of course it's a Ring of Spears.
Oh, okay. I like the
That looks
extra
bigger than
particles
usual.
around the outside is
It's
nice.
got a storm of bats.
Really?
To kind of
Oh, it does,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
supplement it.
Like a tornado. A
Spoilers.
dragon for a hand?
Yeah, dragon's little metal piece.
Okay.
This one is sick.
That looks really good.
Guys, shout out to Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oreo!
I like those horns.
You know, we took the thing and we converted it to fit on the tier, and we actually went and did the thing that everyone wanted us to do, which was put wings on him while he's doing his ultimate.
First of all,
Oh.
Oh, the flame.
He is a
Sound
Dragon
effects.
Knight.
And what does the other stats look like, man? This is really obvious.
Yeah, we made him very bluish purple in this case.
I like the little tint of purple. It's very nice.
Works out nicely. And then, of course, the Lawbringer. It's always nice to see how this looks. I'm guessing there's wings involved. I hope there is.
Yes, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That looks dope. Why? For offensive.
The animation's slightly different, isn't it?
Oh. And that's Osiris. Guys, you've all been asking for it for a while. Osiris, a noble knight, is going to be in this patch too, and my, does he look like he's fighting for good. I wonder if we have a skin that is Osiris fighting for evil. Maybe the Black Knight is what you would like.
Yeah, this one's super cool.
This originally started with Evil Knight Osiris, and then we were talking about events and whatever, and I, was like, hey, we could just change some things about this and get 2 Osiris skins, and so that's what we did.
Throw me a sickle.
He wants to hit that
Doesn't
over
have to hit.
Oh, in hands first. Right?
Oh, in hands.
Basics,
Okay.
basics. Not to use the dev speak.
Oil.
It's got a bit of a kind of gold, holy paladin
It
kind
looks
of
bigger.
feel to
Is it paid to win? It looks bigger.
It is not.
It's paid to win, right?
His
Dude,
tox
did
is
you
the
see
same.
Eagle? His coat of arms or whatever
Oh, yeah.
is in the.
Cast it in front of you, Pawn.
Oh,
Oh,
it's chains.
oh.
Of course it's chains. It's medieval times.
Right?
Yes.
The spirit chains.
And
Broken
finally,
mode
Spirit
is looking
mode,
awesome.
yeah.
Lord of the Afterlife.
I mean, he's just being thorough, okay?
I've never seen Pom-Pom be thorough before. I'm very confused. That's what's thrown me off, you know?
How dare you? Just because it looks bigger doesn't mean the hitbox is any different.
Obviously, we can't make the default effects red because that's what we use to indicate when things are dangerous to you.
Sure.
So, both this guy and Anubis, their effects from the player perspective are kind of white and black, but to the enemies, they'll be red and black.
Okay. My goodness! Does that look good?
Yeah.
It's Nox, if you didn't realize already. Lady Liberty Nox.
One's actually,
This
has
one
some
is
class
like
to it.
Oh,
actually
yeah, she's
pretty
super classy.
I'm not
Yeah.
being
Classy
funny.
is.
I'm not being funny. This one wouldn't be tasteful if we didn't change his Nox's taunt animation, emote animations. Because maybe it wouldn't have been. Maybe it wouldn't have been.
Sore spot with the community.
Not ever.
No, she's also not.
Ooh.
Look at that wave.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And that effect is red, white, and blue if you're on the other team.
Oh, is it?
Yes, that's cool. That thing you never want to be in.
Stay back.
She's so glittery and
So you
smart.
gotta,
twinkly.
yeah, we need an Odin to go inside of.
I beg your pardon. 2.
Oh, I see the.
Oh, it's fireworks.
Liberty.
Oh, the fireworks.
Yeah, dude.
And the sound effects are great.
Do not tell me who to be or what to do.
Bitch.
What was the most popular dance in 1776?
We will be having Dargy, Osiris, and Nox. Hello, lady.
I like how the tails.
Forgot where I
Hello,
was there
lady.
for a second. I'm sorry.
I like those tails instead of making them too gold, where they would feel, metallic or anything. They have
yeah.
a little bit of a cool sheen texture on them, but I like that you get a lot of the legendary.
Yeah, I went back and forth a lot trying to get the golden
Coverage.
tails to feel cool, and I feel like we were successful ultimately. They
But you
have
went for
like
the-
some sweet golden streaks.
Like that.
How cool's that? A little mini version of the Fire Giant
Cutesy fire giant ward.
that's going to be available in the game too.
And these are very targeted change to things for that DreamHack patch.
Added a notification if a player is about to queue without selecting a quest from an ongoing event. Gauntlet of Thebes this patch is going to be taking a couple of nerfs. The first one is decreased health from 350 to 300. And not only that, we're also going to decrease the magical and physical protections on the aura from 20 to 15. Sovereignty then, that's going to have some small changes to it. A little bit of a buff in the protections given to the wearer of Sovereignty from 30 to 40. We're going to be decreasing the physical protection aura from 30 to 15. So half the aura, but some more protections for the actual wearer.
Now that's being seen less often, we're seeing the rise of tanks kind of again because these items exist and they're very powerful. So we're toning back down Gauntlet of Thieves, and then we're also going to be toning down later on Sovereignty because these aura items are just providing too much to the other team. Heart Ward is not getting touched because we've already actually seen people kind of forgo this item. We've seen people instead go for like Shogun's Kosari as a different aura item or even other magical protection items. And magical protection is kind of this different set than physical protection because there's so many things on the map, and most team combos are 3 physical, 2 magical. Physical defense is just more valuable in general. We feel like Heart Ward's in a pretty good spot where Sovereignty was picked up. It was mitigating towers, minions, phoenixes. It was mitigating the 3 physical gods.
Shift this shield. Small change here is going to be going up in cost from 2,350 to 2,500. A couple of changes to Dodgy. It's basically just to do with the Powwow. Landing targeters should now immediately appear upon manually cancelling this ability early. And after firing all 3 chains, Dodgy will be shifting to dismount the Powwow rather than waiting for her ability to time out. Fafnir is going to be taking a small nerf yet again. Or is it a big nerf? You guys at home can decide, but it's Curse Strength. The slow is going to be changing on Curse Strength from 20 scaling up to 40% to be 20% at all ranks.
Slow, when he had a stun into a protection shred, he had the disarm from the leap, he had kind of the ability to ultimate in the middle of a team fight. He had a lot of things going for him, and that slow, especially in the later stages of the game, was just icing on the cake. And this should bring Fafnir into a better spot.
Is Fenrir even released? But Ganesha is the next one up on the list, if you know Ganesha. And this is going to be Dharmic Pillars change, the ultimate. It used to scale from 20% up to 40%. It's going to be 35% at all ranks now.
His ultimate didn't feel like it impacted enough, especially in the early stages of the game. It didn't feel like it impacted enough. So we're now making this slow at early ranks way more impactful, and that later ranks is actually toned down because he has a lot of late game things going for him. He has the damage amplification. He can zone off
survivability.
He has survivability. He can also just pick someone very effectively with that silence and that charge.
Nemesis! We're going to be looking at the passive here, Scales of Fate. We've reduced the power gained and power lost from 6% down to 5%. So a small tweak, but it's a significant tweak.
This is not kind of like the final thing that we'll be talking about Nemesis, though. This is just the change for DreamHack that we want to implement.
This event it's a morality game style event where you guide Osiris. You start off as a gray Osiris, so you don't have an affiliation yet. And when you do your next quests following it, it'll be a morality quest, which means that you will get morality points depending on your decisions that you make, good or evil. You can trebuchet dung onto the castle.
Sold.
That's the good option.
Yes, so that's the good option.
What's the bad option?
Fireballs! Oh.
Yeah, dung is definitely
That was like a 4 out of 10 for Tina too. So you guys
I was really excited.
That's not even loud.
Well, from everyone here at Higher Studios, have the wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you all when, well, this god's already out and being played. Whew.
An image that will reflect your decision that you made.
Oh.
Yes.
So you do quests.